Hey guys, it's Ashley, and today is Monday, July 24th. It is the first day of BookTube-a-Thon. Yay! Except I have a wicked migraine. I've had it all day long. I have tried everything in my arsenal and nothing is working. It is better than it was earlier. I thought I was going to have to leave work and go home and sleep because it was just miserable. I was dizzy and nauseous. I'm dizzy because of the weather, I think, and complicated by the migraine. I've taken everything I can take. Today is my regularly scheduled massage, and I went for a 90-minute massage this time instead of the 60-minute, so I'm hoping that helps. I'm pretty sure it will, because it usually does. Yeah, so I haven't read much yet because I was at work. I did read the prequel. Not the prequel. See? Migraine. The, prologue, forward, whatever it's called, of Mess and Moxie while I was on lunch break. I'm going to read a little bit more right now. It's just after 4 o'clock and my massage isn't scheduled till 4:30 and I'm already here. So I'm going to read a bit while I'm sitting here and then go in. But I knew today wasn't going to be a big reading day. So if I can get a couple chapters in before bedtime, I will be happy because I knew it wasn't going to be much. But the rest of the week should be good. I think it's going to be a pretty chill week. I've got work, but that's about it as far as I know. We will see how this goes. Reason number 83 to have a waterproof tough camera as your vlogging camera. Because when you're in the middle of BookTube-a-Thon and you've got your vlog camera in your purse and you've also got a Chick-fil-A sauce packet in there and it splits open and spills all over your camera, you don't have to freak out because you can just wash it in the sink. Anyways, I am home from my massage. I'm feeling much better. I still have a little bit of a headache lingering, but I think it's just more hormonal than musculoskeletal. I came home to a wonderful package. I got my Wayward shirt. I'm so excited. Gonna be my motivation shirt to get back to the gym. I read 2 pages while I was eating dinner at the mall because I saw somebody I knew, so we were kind of chatting a little bit. And so now it is almost 7:40. I'm going to change into my pajamas and do some reading until it's time for bed. So I'll check in with you at the end of the night. Probably. Maybe. It is Tuesday afternoon, day 2 of BookTube-a-Thon. It's 4:15, give or take. I just got home from work and I read maybe 3 pages on my lunch break because I didn't get much time today. And I fell asleep pretty early, so I've really only got 25 pages total so far this readathon. So I am just going to have a snack and maybe watch a little bit of Friends, and then I'm going to dive into these books and read the night away. I'm still trying to get through Mess and Moxie. I'm really enjoying it so far. The little bit I've been able to read. I really like it. So I'm going to continue with that. But I'm also feeling like I kind of want some fiction, so I'm going to go into Jennifer L. Armentrout's book because I know it's going to be good and I know I can fly through her books. So that is my plan. Tomorrow, the weather's supposed to be nice, so I'm going to pick 1 or 2 of my shorter books and go read outside for a bit tomorrow after work. But again, work. So who knows what this week's going to hold. Today felt like a Monday, but that's a different story. So I'm going to get to reading and I will see you in a few hours and let you know how it's going. Okay, so it's now, I don't have a clock anymore. I do this every day. I haven't had a clock over here in close to a year, I think, and I still look every day expecting there to be a clock. And there's never one. So it's 8:20 as I sit here. I just got out of the bath and it was nice. So I am currently, let's see, I lost my page. I am on page 45 of Mess and Moxie, at which point I switched over to If There's No Tomorrow by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and I'm about 100 pages through that. I am going to sit here on my couch and read some more of this one because I'm loving it. It's really good so far, but I know what's coming and it hasn't happened yet. I know because I kind of spoiled myself. Just a little bit. Not on anything. I mean, it's kind of big, but whatever. It's whatever. Anyways, the main character is named Lena, and she is obsessed with books, which is fantastic, as you know my feelings on this. But she keeps talking about A Court of Thorns and Roses. Literally talking about Rhysand and the Fae, and I haven't read the series yet, but it's making me want to read it even more. So I'm going to keep reading this book and probably not finish it tonight because I do have to work at 7 a.m., but I am going to stay up a little bit past my bedtime, so we'll see how much reading I can get in before I totally pass out. I'm gonna go read now, so I hope you're enjoying your BookTube-a-Thon as well. I did it! I finished the first book of BookTube-a-Thon. It is Wednesday night, 8:07 p.m., and I can say that I have successfully finished a book of BookTube-a-Thon. I'm partway through 2 other books, but did it. I finished one. This is The End We Start From by Megan Hunter. I just finished it all outside. I don't know how I felt about this one yet. Although I gotta say, I posted on Facebook because I couldn't not say it. There was a line in here that said, the whole sentence, "He is doubly incontinent." And then the next paragraph went on to something different. And it just like totally took me out of the story, and I had to stop for a minute and question what I was reading. Anyways. So I'm going to go take a shower now, and then I'm going to get in bed and read something. I haven't decided what yet. Almost halfway through BookTube-a-Thon, and I've finished a book. Oh, this was for the challenge of read a book outside. And if I don't get to other books, then it will also count as read a book in a day, because it's been like an hour. Good morning. Today is Friday. It's 6:30 a.m. I'm on my way to work. Yesterday was Thursday, and I did not read a single thing. Actually, I read like a chapter or half a chapter at lunch on my break. The migraine that I had on Monday just doesn't want to go away fully, so when I got home from work yesterday, I just laid on my couch and watched Gilmore Girls until it was a decent bedtime. I do feel better today than I felt yesterday at this same time, which is a good thing. I still have a little bit of a headache, but we're going to see if we can't get rid of that and actually do some reading today after work, because I would like to. So that's the plan. Bag falling over. I'm going to work. Oh, you fell over. All right, well, I'm going to work, and I will talk to you tonight when I'm hopefully reading. Isn't this guy pretty? All right. So it is now 7 p.m. I'm home. I've been home for a few hours. I have not done any reading today. I did not get a break today. It was crazy at work. It wasn't really crazy. It was just busy. It wasn't necessarily bad. It was just busy, and we were short-staffed, so oh well. So I've eaten supper. I've just kind of sat around on the internet. I finally watched Kesha's new video, Learn to Let Go, and I'm loving it. So I just repeated that music video like 4 times or so, because it's great. I'm loving her music that's coming out. It's so good. Now I am going to finally shut the laptop down, maybe shut off the TV. I might leave it on in the background for noise. And I'm going to read. I'm going to finish Jennifer L. Armentrout book. What's the name of it? If There's No Tomorrow. I'm going to finish this tonight because I'm only like 100 pages, if that. So I'm going to finish that tonight, and then hopefully also read some more of this. And then maybe also some of this, and we'll see where we get. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'm hoping I don't get called into work. Looking at the schedule, it's pretty okay right now, but I don't want to jinx myself because I don't want to jinx myself. Last week, the on-call got called in for both days, 12-hour shifts both days, so I am not saying anything. I am just hoping I don't get called in. That is the plan. I'm going to read a lot tonight. Also, in case you couldn't tell, my headache's gone. It's great. I have no more headache. It went away sometime in the middle of the busyness at work, so I'm really happy about that. So, yeah, let's do this. I wasn't even recording that whole time? I literally just rambled to you, and you weren't even watching. Okay, what did I ramble about? After I finished the last clip that you saw, I continued to poke around on Facebook for a little bit. Not actually poke people, because that's weird. That's like a 2007 thing. But I was scrolling around on Facebook, and then I got back to reading, and I finished whatever it's called, the Armentrout book. I finished it, and it was really good. Then I rewarded myself by watching Read by Zoe's 24-hour readathon vlog, because that's a great way to procrastinate doing your own readathon. And now I'm laying on my couch trying to work up the energy to go brush my teeth, because it's almost 11 o'clock at night. I've been up now since about 5:30, and I would very much like to go to sleep. I would also like to do some more reading, but I just don't think it's going to happen because I'm barely keeping my eyes open to talk to you, and I'm very much just rambling right now. So I've finished now 2 books for the readathon, 3 challenges, 2 books, 3 challenges, and I'm pretty sure I can do more. I'm pretty sure I can at least finish the Hatmaker book before the end of this readathon. Maybe another 1 or 2. We'll see how this goes. It all depends on what happens with this whole on-call schedule thing. If I get called in, obviously not a lot of reading's gonna get done. If I don't get called in, then hopefully I just do all the reading. That's my goal, is to just do all the reading all weekend, and it will be fantastic. What am I saying? I think I wanted to say fantastic, but it was coming out fantabulous, and then it was transforming into something else there for a minute, but it's time for me to go to bed. Good morning. It's just me and the dog here. chilling on the couch. Just finished watching the end of Chamber of Secrets because there's the Harry Potter birthday weekend marathon on, and so now I'm going to read. I think I'm going to read The Magic Misfits, at least to start off with. I also have Of Mess and Moxie here because I need to get through this, so my goal is to get through both of these books today, if life allows me to. I do have to go to the store at some point, but that's easy enough. It is 1 o'clock. I fell asleep for a little while, so I just finished reading Magic Misfits. I really liked it. It was really cute and really easy to read because it's like a younger middle grade novel. Me and Jack have just been lazy here on the couch, which is why I fell asleep. So I'm gonna go take a shower and then do a little more reading for a few hours before I go to the store, I think. All right, we're out of the house. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. I got through another chapter or so of Jen Hatmaker's book, and I am off to the store. First task, I need to find items for the gift basket raffle we're doing at work. My unit decided to do a housewarming theme, and so some people gave me money to do the shopping. My second task is to get my sister a birthday present, and my third task is to go to Barnes & Noble, just because I have coupons for Barnes & Noble, and they expire Monday. No, they expire tomorrow, and I feel like you shouldn't waste book coupons. So that's what we're gonna do. But first, we're going to McDonald's because I really want some French fries. So we're gonna get French fries, and then we're gonna go shopping. I think it's time to practice what I preach. Exercise the demons inside me. Whoa, gotta learn to let it go. Past can't haunt me if I don't let it. Let's learn and never forget it. Whoa, gotta learn to let it go. I did not do well on the whole don't buy anything for myself and Michael's thing because I saw the greatest thing. I was just browsing. I wasn't expecting to buy anything for myself, but there was this shelf of home good stuff, and it was all cute, but I'm like, I don't need any of it because I don't have my own place. But then I saw these Baby Got Books, Book Nerd, and there were two other kinds that I didn't get. I went with these because these are my favorite ones. There was one that just said like I Heart Books or something like that, and the other one, I don't remember what it was. It was something cool about books. But these two I got, and they're the greatest, and they're huge. They're 32-ounce cups, and I don't drink coffee, as you know, and I don't drink tea, but these would make great ice water mugs for a readathon, which conveniently I'm in the middle of, so like I had to, and then when I'm not drinking out of them, how cute will they look on my bookshelves filled with bookmarks? Or, I don't know, bookmarks is all I can come up with on my bookshelves, but they're so great. So as you can tell, Michael's was a successful trip. Instead of going with a gift card for my sister, I instead got her something that I have that I know she was jealous of. I got her this Jane Davenport watercolor palette. It's a watercolor palette. It's the bright colors. I got this thing for myself. It is not cheap. It's $30 for this little teeny tiny watercolor thing. But the colors are so vibrant, so gorgeous. I feel like it's a great splurge. Also, I had a coupon, so it was only like $16. And I got her some water brushes to go with it because these are my new favorite things. This and that palette make the greatest, prettiest artwork of all time. I went with that instead of a gift card, which I think is a lot more personal, and I know it's something she'll enjoy. Now it's time to go to the promised land, Barnes & Noble. Raise your hand if you think Ashley walked out of Barnes & Noble with one book. Yeah, that's right. I didn't. I walked out with the big bag. I'm going to show you what I got because I'm pretty happy with them. First, I got To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han because everybody loves this series. Because it's a series I just recently learned with the third book. I almost bought the third book a few weeks ago, and then everybody on BookTube was like, yeah, it's the third book in the series, and I'm like, okay, good, I'm glad I didn't buy it. So I bought the first book because I think it's gonna be like a perfect summer read. Then I got two books by the same author. They're nice cheap books, Gone Too Far and My Secret to Tell by Natalie D. Richards. I read her first book hang on, 6 months later, I read the book and I really enjoyed it. It was totally mysterious. I just picked it up on a whim. It was $10 and really enjoyed it. And then last year at BookCon, Natalie D. Richards was there. Like, I didn't realize it. I was just walking by and saw her name on the sign. I was like, oh, I know that. And I got a signed copy of the book. So these are her 2 other books that have come out since then, and I have not got them yet, so I just did. The last book I got for myself, I was so excited. I was totally gonna go with I See London, I See France, because it also sounds like a really great summer book, and I was kind of disappointed that that wasn't the Owl Crate book this month. But then I saw this one, and I had looked earlier in the week on the website to see if they had it in stock, and it wasn't in stock. So I'm like, oh, okay, I guess they're just not gonna have it. But I was wandering the aisles, and there was Because You Love to Hate Me by all these 13 authors, and also contributions from 13 booktubers, so obviously I could not say no to this book. I'm so excited to read it. It's short stories about villains. It looks fantastic. So I got that. The final thing in my bag, I think the reason I had to upgrade to the bigger bag, was a Madeline treasury for my sister, again, for her birthday, because Madeline was like her favorite thing growing up. Madeline and Mary Poppins. Like, that was it. That was all we watched or read or did anything with. So I got this pretty Barnes & Noble edition, and I had coupons, so it's cheaper, and it's so pretty, and she's gonna love it. Is it just me, or should Barnes & Noble totally have carriages? Because books are heavy, and a basket is not what I want. A basket full of books looks nice and it's exciting, but it is heavy to carry, and so you're better off just carrying a stack of books through the store, but then your arm gets all sore and it gets in that crook, and then you go to check out and like you can't straighten your arm. And anyways, it's, oh my gosh, it's 5 o'clock. So I've been out now for almost 3 hours, which means I've been 3 hours I haven't been reading. So I'm going to go home now. I've done my shopping for the day. So we're gonna go home and we're gonna do some more reading. So I was driving home and I was stopped at a light by the mall, rocking out to the new Kesha song because I'm obsessed with it. And all of a sudden I hear cheering, and I look over and this girl 2 lanes to the left of me is like holding up her phone and go, woo! And so I think I'm in a stranger's Snapchat story today. Slightly embarrassing, slightly empowering, I don't know. But it's a fun anecdote. It's a gorgeous day. I was driving with all the windows down and the music up as high as it goes. So I'm home now and it's time to get some reading done. All right, it's currently 10:30 at night. I'm so sleepy, but my phone is practically at 0, so I'm gonna stay up long enough to charge it, or long enough to finish Genuine Frauds, which I am just under halfway through. Whichever happens first. Of course, it's always possible I will just pass out. So I'm gonna see how far I can get through this. I'm really enjoying it so far. E. Lockhart's books are always like, you never know what's happening. I'm halfway through it, I still don't know what's happening. I have suspicions, but so far my other suspicions have proven false. So, I don't know, we'll see where this goes. Probably gonna be really exhausted pretty soon, so I'm not gonna check in probably till tomorrow. Hey guys, okay, so it's Sunday. It's a little bit before noon, I think. Yeah, 10 minutes to 12. I finished Genuine Fraud this morning and I completely loved it. It was so good. I'm still like working it through in my head because I don't think I fully understood it, but I really, really enjoyed it. I am leaving in about an hour with some friends to go to the little folk festival today. I will take you with me. So I'm going to spend the next hour trying to finish Of Mess and Moxie so that I can get that done. But currently I've got 4 books complete on my shelf. I think I'm going to throw that kid's book in there to make it 6 with Mess and Moxie. I don't think I'm going to hit 7 books because, like I said, I'm going out with my friends, but we're going to see what we can do.
You want me to use my long arm to take a picture for you?
No, I'm just getting a little video. These guys just tried to teach us all how to clap on a beat, but it wasn't a normal beat. We were supposed to clap on 1, 4, 6, 7 only out of 10. It's not going well, you can hear that. I don't know who Pat Donovan is, but he has angered some people in Lowell. Or she. It could be a she. So it's about 8:30 on Saturday night, and I have finished Of Mess and Moxie, finally. It only took me all week. And I've also finished The Girl Who Ran, because it's tiny and I could get it in. I am going to bed in like an hour and a half-ish, maybe 2.5 hours if I want to stretch this out and not sleep tonight. So I'm going to try to read some more. I know for a fact that there's no way I'm going to read an entire book based on the books that are on my shelf. There's nothing short enough for me to get through in the time before I go to sleep. That's a lie. I have this one, Life is Not a Musical, but I don't feel like I'm in the mood for a nonfiction. I want something fictional, so I'm going to pick a book and see how far I can get tonight. Have a good night. Enjoy these last couple hours of BookTube-a-Thon, and I will see you in just a second. Okay, update like a minute and a half later. I was looking at my shelves again trying to find a book that would be a good option to kind of end BookTube-a-Thon on, and I found this book, I'm Just No Good at Rhyming and Other Nonsense for Mischievous Kids and Immature Grown-Ups by Chris Harris, and I thought this was like a book about writing, but it's not. It's like Shel Silverstein kind of kids poetry with like really cool pictures in it, so I'm going to read this because I feel pretty confident that I can read this in an hour or two. So that's what I'm going to do. This will be my 7th book. Also, this was a cover by because it was right next to Neil Patrick Harris and Daniel, whatever his last name is, Lemony Snicket. So it counts. It totally counts. I'm going to do this. I'm going to read 7 books in BookTube-a-Thon. Okay, so it's a few days later. It's Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. I clearly didn't film yesterday because it was a crazy day at work. I finished 7 books in 7 days for BookTube-a-Thon. I decided not to do a wrap-up here because it's basically all of my books for the month of July, so I'm just going to do a July wrap-up. Thank you for following me around this week doing BookTube-a-Thon. I hope you've enjoyed this little glimpse into my reading life, my abnormal reading life, because I don't normally read 7 books in 7 days, but this was fun. I really liked doing BookTube-a-Thon. I didn't get to any of the videos. I didn't do a single Instagram challenge. I did do a couple of pictures, but not for the challenge. But I still had fun and I still read, and I'm getting back into the swing of reading, which is really nice. So let me know down below how your BookTube-a-Thon was. What challenges did you meet or not meet? What books did you read? I'd love to hear all about it. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you soon. Bye!